Well, hello you again. I know it's been a really long time since I made a video, since I got online, since I connected, and the truth is, I just didn't feel like it. Turns out I've been having a pretty hard time. I went through some pretty hardcore shit. There's no other word to put for it. So this past year, my mom was sick. I lost my mom and had to go through all that process and lots of other super fun stuff that goes along with it. And then I moved to Australia, had to sort of try to start a whole new life. Technically, I'd already moved here, but now it's more official. And, was going through mourning, confusion, sadness, anger. Still sort of am, but I was really going through one of those moments that we all go through where you feel demotivated, you feel insecure, you feel you don't know what you're gonna do, you feel like you are questioning absolutely everything. You sort of let go of all the stuff that is good for you and start to go into these bad habits. The reason why I'm sharing all of this is because we see all these bloggers and all these things out there just talking about all the great stuff and yeah, you can do it and keep going, but no one talks about the crap when you go through it. And I promise you, all of those women with the great asses and the guys with the huge biceps, I promise you they all go through their moments where they eat emotionally or get depressed or feel disgusting or whatever, because at the end of the day we're all humans and external things happen and tragedies happen and sadness happens and insecurity happens, and guess what, there's nothing we can do about it other than learn how to deal. So I dealt in the best way that I could during the process, which at the time the best way meant eating way too much, eating crap, smoking a lot, crying a lot, complaining a lot, being very much a victim, but allowing myself to feel things and allowing myself to be confused and allowing myself to not have to constantly be worried about progressing and just sort of tread through the mud, because sometimes the only way out is through. So I went through it, and that's really the best way to do it, as long as you make sure that you are going through instead of getting stuck. So now I'm feeling a bit better. Now I'm feeling more motivated. Now I'm back to eating well, to taking care of myself, to doing all of these things, which of course are important to do even during the process. But I guess my point here is that you don't always have to be perfect. Sometimes in life, you do have to be your best friend and take it easy on yourself. By taking it easy, I don't mean let everything go and let yourself slide down the big slippery slope of becoming obese or treating your body like garbage, which I have already done more than once. If you ever want to know how you can regain 40 kilos plus 20 without even knowing it, I am your person. But this time, instead of allowing it to turn into something more extreme, I gave myself the time and the chance and the space. And now that I'm feeling a bit stronger and a bit better, it's time to love myself again in more ways than just patience. So I'm back, and I'm happy to be back, and it's still not perfect. It never will be, but as usual, I'm here to overshare and hope it helps anyone else that might be going through something similar.